Good morning, everyone. Today I will be presenting my selection and evolution of 3 digital tools, YouTube, Kahoot, and PHET, for a primary 3 science lesson under the topic Basic of Motion, Exploring Net Force and Friction. To begin, let me introduce the context of the lesson. This is the contents. So this lesson is designed for a primary 3 class with 30 students who have mixed ability, are active, and are naturally curious. The lesson duration is around 40 to 45 minutes, and the science module focuses on force and motion. Because concepts such as net force and friction can be abstract for young learners, choosing appropriate digital tools is intentional to support their understanding. Let me explain why I choose these tools and how each supports students' learning. So the first one is YouTube. YouTube is a free online video platform that provides a wide range of educational content. For primary 3 students, videos with simple animations and clear visual are especially effective. Before starting any hands-on activities, showing a short video helps students build basic understanding. For example, animation demonstrating how friction slows down motion or how different forces interact allow students to visualize ideas that cannot easily observed in real life. Because YouTube is easily accessible and familiar to students, it also helps mental attention and sparks curiosity at the start of the lesson. One is Kahoot. Kahoot is a free interactive quiz platform. It allows teachers to run quizzes either in real time or as self-paced practice. For young students, learning through games helps them stay engaged and motivated. When used during or after the lesson, Kahoot helps check students' understanding. The instant feedback is very helpful, not only for students who can correct a misunderstanding right away, but also for teachers who can quickly identify which concepts need further explanation. In addition, Kahoot encourages collaboration, especially when students play in teams, which builds communication and participation. The last one is PHET, an online interactive simulation platform for science education. PHET allows students to explore scientific concepts through visual experiments. For a topic like forces and motion, students can draw objects, apply forces, observe change in speed, and experiment safely without physical materials. This supports active learning and with inquiry basis and constructive learning theory. PHET is especially useful for abstract concepts. For example, students can change friction levels or apply different forces and see how motion change. That helps them develop deeper understanding through experimentation and discovery. Okay, so now I will briefly show how to use each tool. So for YouTube, it is very simple to operate. When I get to the main YouTube page, I can type keynotes like Force for Kids or Friction Animation. Let's try. You see, there are many short and clear science videos. I can choose a video, check the length, and make sure it uses simple visuals. This helps me select the right video to introduce the topic before activities. So the second one is Kahoot. For Kahoot, on the home page, I can log in and search for quizzes related to science or motion. There are many ready-made quizzes, but I can also create my own. To run a quiz, I just click Start and students just using the game PIN. This makes it easy to check understanding during or after the lesson. The last one is PHET. For PHET, I go to the website and search forces and motion. Let's try. You see, they already have forces and motion basics. There is a simulation where students can push objects, change the amount of force, and adjust frictions. I can click Run and let students explore. This makes the abstract idea in this topic much clearly for young learners. It looked like this. This is very fine. This is the 3 tools. I'll be talking about why we choose YouTube, Kahoot, and PHET for our lessons. So first, YouTube is amazing because it has so many videos with cute cartoons and fine animations. These videos aren't just entertaining, they help students watch and think about ideas before we do any class activities. Little learning find them super engaging and visually applying, so they get excited to learn right from the start. Next, Kahoot is all about putting students at the center of learning. It's not just a quiz tool. It's a way to get everyone actively participating. The interactive quizzes make kids want to join, work together, and stay motivated. It turns learning into a game, which makes it way more fun. The last one, there's PHET. This tool is perfect for helping students learning through inquiry. They can experiment and discover science concepts all by themselves. It's safe, easy to use, and has really friendly graph, so even young kids feel comfortable exploring new ideas. So now let's look at how the tools actually change teaching and learning in the classroom. YouTube works like a preview for students. It helps them understand the basic concepts before they dive into hands-on tests. So when it's time to do activities, they already have a good foundation and feel confident to try things out. Kahoot is a game charged for engagement. It gets every student involve and engage them to collaborate, but it's not just fun. Teacher can also use it quickly check how well students understand the lessons. That way, we can adjust our teaching right away if needed. PHET is all about active learning and inquiry. It lets students explore ideas on their own, which help them develop critical thinking and problem-solving skill. Intrinsically abstract concepts like force and frictions because clear when kids get to explore them through PHET interactive simulations. Of course, using digital tools in the classroom also have problems. One problem is not having enough resource. Not all students may have their own device. To fix this, the lesson can use group work. Students share device and take turns using them. Another problem is not having enough time. We can't always fix videos, small text, and online activities into one lesson. In that case, we can choose the most important active first or finish some parts in the next class. Technical problems like bad internet or break devices can also stop learning. To reduce this, test all tools beforehand and have a backup plan right. The last one is some students may not know how to use the tools. A short show or how to use them or pairing them students with classmates who are more comfortable with the tools can help them join. So after using them tools, we saw many good results. Students joined in more. Videos, games, and online active made the lesson more interactive. Students were much more focused and interact. YouTube helps students understand basic ideas before they do hands-on text. Kahoot made learning more fun and helped students work together. It also gave useful feedback to both students and teacher. PHET lets students text ideas by themselves. That helped them think more carefully and understand how to picture ideas like net force and friction better. Overall, using the digital tools not only made the lesson experience better, but also supports a teaching style that focus on students and helps them ask questions and explore science on their own. To sum up, YouTube, Kahoot, and PHET each have a special job in helping primary 3 students understand motion and force. When we use them together in a smart way, they create a good and interesting learning environment. The environment helps students to be curious, take part, and think more deeply about science. Thank you.